What is going on, guys? Evan here from Evan Sports Corner. Back with another live stream here on the channel. Today, we got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Texas Longhorns. And we are in for a treat, a big basketball game between two of the country's top teams, number 20 Texas, number 8 Kansas. Some of y'all know I am a big UT fan. So, obviously, that's why I'm streaming this game, man. We gotta support the boys. ESPN's got this game on. Texas starters, we got Allen, Ramey, Cunningham, Timmy Allen. Yeah, the boys are coming out today to play. Going in, shot is up, it's good. I believe that is that Bishop with that shot? Christian Bishop, I believe it is Christian Bishop. 2-0 Texas early on. Kansas, very good team. Number 8 in the nation. Agbaji, that guy Agbaji for Kansas is one of the top scorers in the Big 12. I believe might be number 1. I'm not even sure. As Kansas floater is up, no good. Easy rebound on the backside. Buckets. 2-2 game here for early on. And Marcus Carr in Texas looking, they got a big win the other day against Iowa State. Bishop. Ooh, ugly. Ooh, that was not a good shot. Ugh. Whoa, illegal screen. Texas ball, baby. Let's freaking go. Illegal screen. That's an obvious call. Easy, bro. There's Bill Self. He's been around in Kansas for a while. And then Texas got, of course, Chris Beard. New basketball. 2 good head coaches here today. Chris Beard. We did lose to Texas Tech, unfortunately. That was Chris Beard's revenge game against his former school. Took an L there. And here we go. Texas got in the back. Bishop's got it. I believe that's Bishop. Marcus Carr's got it. Carr. Basket. Floater. Good. 4-2 game. Marcus Carr with a bucket. Marcus Carr, one of the best player in the transfer portal. Had a big, he's been a big player for Texas. 14 points on Saturday against Iowa State. Let's freaking go, man. Yeah, Agbaji's going to be the main guy to stop today for Kansas. And it's good play by Texas. Ball is out of bounds on UT, unfortunately. We need ball. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's get going, man. This should be a really good game against Kansas. I mean, they are a good basketball team. We all know they're a good basketball team. You know what, man? We got to see what Texas is all about. This is a good – Texas is good. You can say they're overrated. I mean, they haven't had the greatest of seasons. As said the Saints are hiring Dennis Allen. Nice. Good news in sports. Oh, what a move to the rim by Kansas right there, one of their players. I'm not sure. Number 10, that's Jalen Wilson. Okay, he's a good player. Averaging 9 and 7 on the year. As Ramey will get a free lay, but it's a foul called. And I believe it is on Kansas right here. That backdoor cut. Jalen Wilson getting the free reverse layup. That's money, man. I mean, Jalen Wilson is going to get that bucket any day of the week. So, it's not that. It's an easy lay for Jalen Wilson right there. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. This should be a very interesting game. Again, both these teams are really good. Texas has had their struggles though this season. 17-6, Kansas 19-3. Here is Timmy Allen inside, dumping it down. 3 ball from Texas, no good. Allen trying to get the rebound. It bounces around. Kansas picks it up. It's Jalen Wilson on the break. And off the leg of Allen, and Texas picks it up. Bishop gets it over. I believe that's Trey Mitchell with the ball. It's Marcus Carr. Thought about pulling up. Very shifty guard in Marcus Carr. We all know Marcus Carr is a demon like that. Timmy Allen inside. Timmy Allen. Fade away. Knocks it down and one. Timmy Allen, the talented power forward for Texas, is an absolute bucket. I'm a big fan of Timmy Allen, man. He is a bucket getter. We all know. All Texas fans know Timmy Allen gets buckets. That was a nice shot right there by Allen. Of course, got to get the buckets right there with Timmy Allen. And Timmy Allen, man, he is a bucket getter. Got this, man. We got this. Let's go crazy, squad. There's Timmy Allen, ranked number 4 in ESPN transfer rankings. Good player. Not great on the free throw line right there. Missed the free throw. Did not convert the N1, but Got the crowd hyped up, so I mean, good play. Fair play, Timmy. Fair play. 6'4", right here. And a stoppage in play here. Timmy Allen getting called for a holding foul. Not the NFL, but basketball. Man was holding, apparently. Come on, Tim. Gotta be better than that. But yeah, very intense game. The previous game on ESPN was Duke versus Virginia. Duke loses to unranked Virginia. Very exciting game. Virginia hit a three with like a second left in the game. Crazy game. It was crazy, man. OKC is the youngest team in the NBA. The OKC Thunder team average. And a blocking foul on Texas. It's gonna be an and one for McCormack for Kansas. Nice play by Kansas right there. But anyway, the Thunder are around 23 years old. Texas's average age is 22. So let's just say the Thunder are almost as young as a college team. The Thunder are crazy young. You talk about the best players in that team. Josh Giddey, super young. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's young. Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, guys like that. So Kansas off to a good start from the field. 3 for 4. Texas 3 for 5. Marcus Carter to the corner. That's Andrew Jones. I know, is that Jones or Ramey? I'm not sure. Trey Mitchell open 3. Ooh! Oh, shoot. That was an ugly shot. Baji, I believe, tried to dish it in, and a nice dish by Kansas. Nice play. Nice play. Is that Baji? That was a nice play by Kansas right there. That was very nice. 8-1 in conference for Kansas this year. 6-4 Texas's record in conference. 9-6 Kansas lead. Carr's pass almost picked off. There's Andrew Jones. Around, double teamed. Out to Trey Mitchell. He'll give it to Ramey. Courtney Ramey. Underneath. Not the best pass. And for fadeaway, no good. Knew that wasn't going in. As soon as I saw it, I was like, no, that's not going in. Ooh, Kansas isolating one of the best teams in the country. Jalen Mitchell pulling up. Not Jalen Mitchell. Jalen Wilson pulling up. No good. 9-6 game right now. Close early on. You got to keep it close. Kansas is one of the best teams in the country. They recently killed Baylor. Here's Trey Mitchell on the inside. Nice left-handed finish by Trey Mitchell. 9-8 lead for Texas. Or 9-8 lead for Kansas. Very nice bucket there by Trey Mitchell. And yeah, there's the Virginia game. Upsetting the number 7 team in the country, Duke. Kansas number 8. So Kansas, if they win this game, will certainly move ahead of Duke. As that's a corner 3 for Kansas. Open, no good. Hits rim. And Jones got the ball, but it's a foul. Is it on him or Mitchell? Chris Beardle. Is there no foul? Chris Beardle called timeout here for Texas. Here we go, man. I mean, not a bad start to the game. 9-8. Kansas is obviously one of the best teams in the country. You know, it's not going to be easy. You're not going to blow this team out most likely. Even on like a really good day, you're probably not going to blow this team out. They're just like that. They're that good. So, obviously, you got to expect more from this Texas team. But I like the way it started. It's a good start to the game. I think, obviously, Agbaji, the guy who's averaging like 20 points per game, is going to be a top focus on the defensive end. I think that's important. You got to be able to stop him. He's a very good player. Can't underestimate anybody on that team. They're all good. It's Kansas. Some quick peek the early stats, and also I need to get familiar with some of the Kansas players. I know a good portion of the Texas roster since I watched some of their games, but you need to get more familiar with the Kansas roster. So who's this Agbaji? What's his number? I think he's number Agbaji. Okay, Agbaji is number 30. So there he is. Harris, McCormack, Wilson. Harris, all right. Nice. And then you got Disu and Mitchell on the bench. All right, cool. That's us. They're starters. All right. So let's look at so far early on, Kansas is leading scorer, 4 points, Jalen Wilson. 3 for McCormack. He's the guy who had the N1. For Texas, kind of spreading it out. 2 for Mitchell, 2 for Carr, 2 for not Cunningham, Bishop, and 2 for Allen. Okay. Let's look at Kansas season stats. Let's see what Kansas season stats are looking like. All right, so Okai Akbaji averaging 20 points per game, which is very, very good. 15 points for Christian Braun, and then it's kind of a drop off of scoring from there. Like, there's no one else on the roster averaging 10. Pretty good, though. Those two guys are definitely going to be the main focuses for the offense. Texas stats for them, not much stats like that. Timmy Allen averaging 11, Marcus Carr averaging 11, Andrew Jones averaging 10, Courtney Ramey averaging 10. So they spread the love out a little more in Texas. They do. They spread the love more out in Texas here in terms of points. You got 10. You got almost freaking 4 guys scoring 10 points per game. That's good, I guess. Yeah. So let's look at this right here. Carr and Allen close to the lead in points for the team. All right, now Timmy Allen is a senior, very nice. Carr is this Marcus Carr senior. Oh yeah, that's right, because he transferred. Who are the sophomores? Freshman is that guy. Mitchell. Senior. All right, cool. So let's look at some. I want to look at college basketball in general, like the stats. Okay, so Texas held team to 37 field goal percentage, which is pretty good. Tennessee and I would say 2 ranked wins. That's really good. What's Jabari Smith averaging? He's got to be averaging like 15 a game. That's nice. Inside, I believe. Who is that for Kansas? That's a good defense by Texas. Baylor's leading scorer. Crier, all right. Carr. Texas 14-1 at home this year. Very successful home team. 3-ball from Ramey is no good. Close though. True Timmy. Shot from Kansas. That guy shot it. He just like, screw it, I'm gonna pull it. Who are the leading scorers in college basketball? Yeah, that dude's averaging a lot. Max Alma is the guy who led college scoring last year. Hugh Murray, Kofi Cockburn. That dude is a beast. Okai Ogbeer. Yeah, he's having a good season. The Kansas guy is like 12th in the nation in scoring. Inside, bucket again. There's a nice play. That is David McCormack. He's doing a good job facilitating inside. There's Johnny Davis. That's the guy from Wisconsin. He's really good. Yeah, there's a bunch of good scores. Oh, number 5, bro. What was that pass? And it's Kansas ball. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? What was that pass, first of all? So Kansas goes on. McCormack sizes up Bishop. And this is one of my concerns with Texas. There's a few concerns. From the games I've watched of them, a few concerns pop up. One is the offense ISO heavy and 3-point shooting. Like, we get way too ISO heavy, and when the shots don't fall, the offense completely stalls out. So that's a problem. And then the other thing is defensively. Oh, good block. I think that was Christian Bishop. There's Jones up the floor. Oh, nice pass. Bishop swatted. Oh, man, they got him back. But anyway, yeah, on one end, he gets McCormack. So Bishop swats him on one end. And then the other end, he gets swatted right back. So they kind of got revenge. Nice pass here by Andrew Jones. Good vision. And this dude swats him. Dang. That was a nice play. Look at that white dude getting up there. But hey, it was always a foul. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. It was a foul. Never mind. Bishop knocks it down, so I'll make it 11-9. So Texas 11-10. Bishop able to knock down the free throws. Good job there by Texas, man. They were able to get some buckets. But again, they don't have much size inside. Like, they got some, nice finish. Whoever that was. I think that was that the that Okai Agbaji? Agbaji? Yeah, that was him. Okay, that was a nice finish. 18 versus Baylor on Saturday. Big win for Kansas there as Texas driving in. Ugly fadeaway. Thankfully, a foul. I was about to say that was an ugly shot. But the thing about Texas, their interior, like, they got some interior play, but bro, Texas, I don't think Texas can really match up with the big dogs inside. I really don't. Like, when they played, dang producer, that was nice. But like when they go against a guy like a Drew Timmy, like they did earlier in the season, I think they're gonna get mauled on the inside. You know, if they not good free throw. If they go in against a guy like a Kofi Cockburn or a Drew Timmy or a Chet Holmgren or one of those premier big men in college basketball, I'm a little worried for what this Texas team will be able to do on the inside. Because like Bishop can obviously facilitate. Timmy's okay on the inside. I think he's pretty good. And then Brock Cunningham is a stick. Good. I mean, he's nice. Like, he's got some skills. He's a freaking stick. I don't think he'll be able to body like a big presence in the paint like Timmy. But I mean, I think it's definitely possible that like the Texas, that they could get destroyed inside in a tournament game against a premier big man like Kofi Cockburn. So Kansas, they've got some skilled players. Oh, nice pass to the corner. That's Agbaji knocking down the three-pointer. You're not one of the leading scorers in college basketball without being able to knock down shots. 46 straight games with a three-point field goal made. That's crazy. That's a lot of games. He's one of the better shooters in college basketball. 46% from three, which is 8th in all of Division One. So that dude knows how to shoot. Marcus Carr, and obviously he shoots a pretty decent amount if he's making one in 46 straight games. As charge on Texas. Number 4 for Texas getting called for the charge. I think that's Disu right here. And then this play right here, they get him. This is a good play by Kansas. They swing into the corner. He drives in, driving dish hits the corner, and Agbaji's gonna knock that down any day of the week. I mean, he's one of the better shooters. I mean, that's a free bucket. So Kansas up 5. Not a whole lot of scoring going on in this first half. Jalen Wilson driving in, kicking it out. Top of the key, over the side. Ooh, all right, who's that? Is that Agbaji? That's Agbaji with the ball. Pulling up on the fade. Ooh, okay, that was not the best shot selection. Texas getting it back. Marcus Carr. Jones, 3. Oh, Andrew, no! Come on. Andrew just got swatted. No! Oh, Kansas going in. Ooh, maneuver a little bit. Kansas going in. And driving dish to Wilson. And the foul is... Yeah, there's a foul there. No and 1. As it's probably going to be free throws when they come back. I think there was a timeout or something. But, yeah, nice plays by Kansas. I mean, I think that's the main difference between Kansas and Texas. Just watching the game early on, I mean, the Kansas looks to ball move and drive and dish. Texas does a whole lot of isolation on the 3-point line. A lot of the time, their possessions don't get anywhere. That's the difference. Like, when they try to feed inside, that's good. But, obviously, I want Texas to shoot a lot. They have guys who can shoot. But the problem is when you waste an entire possession, entire shot clock, or 20 seconds of shot clock just dribbling around the 3-point line. That's not Kansas can defend that. Any team can defend that, You got talented players. Try to move the ball around and stuff. I'm not obviously feed the paint every play, but like move the ball around. Like Kansas is moving the ball around. They're getting open shots. They're getting open threes. They're getting open looks in the paint. They're getting fouls. Kansas is moving the ball very well, and that is something that they're doing well right now. So we'll see how the rest of the game goes. I mean, it's a close game right now. Certainly a game That should be interesting as long as we don't, let Kansas blow the doors off of us, continue to get open looks. The defense needs to be stronger, covering that outside, making sure that someone has an eye on Agbaji at all times because that dude is a scorer. And clearly, that dude has a lot of confidence in his shot because he just took a freaking fadeaway shot like it was nothing. So that dude's got confidence in his shot. He's like one of the best shooters in college basketball. Someone needs to keep an eye on him at all times. I swear. It's like if someone doesn't keep an eye on him, he's gonna drain all day, like all day. It's not even gonna be fair. That dude has. I mean, he's one of the best players in college basketball. He is a matchup player. He's that type of guy who can make those plays. So I feel like that's the important thing right now. Texas needs to play a good, clean game, play smart on the offensive end, and they can They can knock out Kansas today. They can. It's possible. It's possible. Auburn has been crazy lately. 22-1 on the season. Jabari Smith trying to prove that he's the number one overall pick, and honestly, Jabari Smith probably should be the number one overall pick. The upside that he has, he's just such a great player. Duke at 7, Baylor at 10. Baylor is not having their best season. I know they've done way better last year. Right now, Texas is 20. We beat Tennessee, who's 19, so hopefully we can get ahead of them soon. There's Murray State. That's the school Ja went to. Where's Texas in the Coaches Poll? We're 20 in the Coaches Poll as well. Dang, we're literally... Wow. The Coaches Poll, Gonzaga's number 1. But the actual AP Top 25, I mean... Where was Texas preseason? No, where was Texas preseason? Okay, so as the season's gone on, Texas was 5 in preseason. 8 week 2, 8 week 3, 7 week 4, 7 week 5. Oh, week 6 is where we had the big drop off. And we don't have to keep going through. But yeah, this team has certainly had their ups and downs. As of right now, they're 20th, and if they can get a huge win over Kansas, I'd certainly boost them up in the rankings 100%. So hopefully we can get the dub today. But yeah, Kansas certainly a beast. As Jalen Wilson at the free throw line, 60% from the line, so that's not anything crazy. It's just, it's all right. Here we go. Let's see what happens. He knocks down the first, 17-11. Yeah, just not. Oh wow, the Bulls are getting clapped by the Suns. Suns are really crazy. Last year was not a fluke. I didn't think it was a fluke. I thought Phoenix was really good, and I think that they had the potential to carry it in this year. And clearly, they have the best team. They're the best team in the NBA. The Bulls are really good though. The Bulls have DeMar DeRozan has become a legit superstar, man, this year. As Jones open 3 in the corner, no good. I usually get Jones and Ramey confused. In terms of they look pretty similar on the court, but Ramey's 3, Jones is 1. I know that now. I used to get them confused all the time though. Jones no good on the 3-pointer. Bishop, okay, was that a foul on Kansas? I'm pretty sure a foul on Kansas there. Bishop got knocked to the ground. And it is. All right, inbounds play for Texas inside to Bishop. Carr getting an open look for 3, and it did not look good when I saw the shot. Kansas getting the rebound. Another foul being called, probably on Texas here. Yeah, no bueno. Marcus Carr and the boys trying to make some plays. And again, that 3-point shooting not working out for them. Ooh, Texas doing a little trap. Swinging. That's good ball movement right there. Swing out again, and it's no good. But yeah, that was some good ball movement right there. That was nice ball movement. Jones pulling up, and no good. Andrew, come on, man. Is that Jones? No, it's Ramey. To Carr. Inside to Jones. Andrew fishing at the rim. No good from Kansas. Texas getting the ball. Inside Allen. It's good. Texas only down by 3. Dude, they're rallying back. They're making plays. This is good. This is progress. This is what we want to see. Texas crowd getting loud as they're on a little bit of a run. And a steal by Andrew Jones. Jones slams it. Andrew Jones. Woo! All right, Andrew. I did not know Andrew had hops like that. And a foul. Bishop draws a foul. This crowd's going crazy. Oh my gosh, McCormack with 2 fouls. He's out of the game for now. They don't, obviously, man, that's it. And they got to call foul, man. Come on, man. They got to take him out. He's in foul trouble early on. Andrew Jones, what a play. Good job, Bishop. Way to draw that foul. Dude, oh my goodness. 6-0 run the last 2-10. The place is going crazy. And Andrew Jones, I did not know he had hops like that. I did not. At all. Shout out to my man Andrew Jones, bro. If you guys don't know the story of Andrew Jones as Ramey gets in the corner. Andrew Jones, as Ramey, big man. Oh, he missed the layup though. Andrew Jones had cancer a couple years ago. He battled it though. He got back on the court, miraculously amazing. I mean, it's amazing, bro. Like how he came back. Obviously, having cancer is no joke. So Andrew Jones' Allen fadeaway is good. Texas with the lead, and we're 0 for 8 from 3. That is awful. Oh, good. We have a timeout here, so we can talk about this. Texas with the lead. Let's go. 1918. Kansas calling a timeout to stop the run here from Texas. But anyway, Andrew Jones obviously has battled to get his way back onto the court, and just a remarkable player he is. And obviously, if anyone saw the story about how he's donating any NIL money he makes to a cancer research or something, cancer charity, that's good. Like, that's fantastic, That is fantastic for him. And just a great thing to do. And Andrew Jones, that is just a guy who worked hard to get back on the court. And great person, good player, and it's cool. It's amazing to see how he's battled back. I mean, that takes determination and grit to get back on the court, and he did the way he did. I mean, it's remarkable. So Andrew Jones is an inspiration to us all that anything's possible, man. So shout out to Andrew Jones. Did not know the man had hops like that, but that was so cool, bro. So Texas is up by 1 point. Texas is on a big run right now, and a foul inside. Oh, man. Kansas has not made a field goal in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's crazy. There it is, February 9th, 2021. And there was Chris Beard right there last year. He was trying to call a timeout. He went on the floor, got super dramatic about it, and then he got teed up and ejected. And there's a missed free throw by Kansas, so Texas will still have the lead after this free throw trip. Should be interesting. Free throw, no good. No good, man. Missed shot. 13. Who is that? Oh, whoa! Nice. My guess is it's JC Febres. That's my guess. 10-0 run for Texas, and the 10-0 run is over, and Kansas able to get the bucket. Is that Agbaji? It's Agbaji. I'm going to just call him Agbaji. Won award late season top 20. What a beast Agbaji is. He's a beast. There's Mitchell inside, trying to get a bucket. He's got a big body in the paint, and a foul. Way to go, Trey. Great job, man. Way to go. Nice. All right. I don't know where Duke's going to fall, though. The interesting thing is, Duke could fall, bro. Duke could fall. Duke could fall. Do we even a stoppage in play? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, dude. The stoppage. They are stopping this game. People keep calling timeouts, I guess. It's gotta be it. But yeah, great. I like where Texas is playing. I like the way that they're playing basketball right now. This is very, very good to see this team playing well. They're competing with one of the top teams in the country like that. That's what the goal is. Obviously, you want to be able to compete with one of the top teams in the country, like, you know. And this would be a big statement win for Texas. This would be a statement win for them. For the program. Beating Kansas, top 10 team, while they're a ranked top 10 team, like that's a big, big win for a program. So, hopefully Texas can go out and get this W today. They're up by 1 right now. And we'll see what happens. But right now, I like the way things are looking for Texas. They're up right now. They're playing good basketball. They're working it around, getting to the paint, stopping Kansas. Kansas got cold there for a little bit. Didn't really score. Got the crowd involved. You need to get the crowd involved. And yeah, it's a good job. Now, what's crazy, I'll switch to the NFL here for a moment, is how so many people, so many teams are hiring new coaches. Like this coaching carousel is crazy. Also, how many teams like the 49ers lost some coordinators. Like there are a bunch of teams who lost coordinators. San Francisco lost their offensive coordinator. The Patriots lost Josh McDaniels. He went to the Raiders. I'm trying to think, who were the hires? McDaniels went to the Raiders. Doug Peterson went to the Jaguars. Eberflus went to Chicago. Matt Eberflus, the Colts defensive coordinator, went to Chicago. The Giants hired the Bills offensive coordinator Brian DeBoll. Like a bunch of these guys who have never been coaches before, like Brian DeBoll, like head coaches, I think. Brian DeBoll, I don't know if he's ever been a head coach. Doug Peterson's been a head coach before. The Texans just hired Lovie Smith. But I mean, they chose these guys, and Texas and the Cowboys got to keep. The Cowboys were a W in terms of the coaching stuff. They were able to keep Dan Quinn and Kellen Moore. I think pretty much they're gonna keep. I know Dan Quinn's staying, but Kellen Moore, I think he is staying too. That's a W. Packers hired Rich Bisaccia. The Raiders went with Josh McDaniels. I guess they just really went for that splash hire. I mean, Josh McDaniels obviously a very well-known coordinator, offensive coordinator in New England. That should be interesting to see. Obviously, as he's been a big part of Belichick's staff for a very long time. And there's some good free throws there by Mitchell. But yeah, I mean, that should be interesting to see how that pans out for the Raiders. Maybe he can be the guy because Gruden was supposed to be the guy, and then obviously freaking Gruden, not the greatest. That was a nice lob there for Kansas, a good bucket. Not really like a alley oop, but just not a nice little lob. But I mean, I think Gruden wasn't the best head coach. He was okay, but obviously the things that he said, some of the things that he did, obviously just too much. And I think Rich Bisaccia, I thought that they were just gonna go with Rich Bisaccia, but I guess they just saw that Josh McDaniels, there's Mitchell getting the line again. I think they just saw how Josh McDaniels, that's a big splash hero right there. Like, really a guy who's been successful in the past in New England. I was like, I guess they thought that was just too much to pass up on. Rich Bisaccia did a great job with the team. Ends up going to Green Bay to be a special teams coordinator, which is kind of a drop off, I guess. You go from being a head coach, leading the Raiders of all teams, who had a tumultuous season. There's Trey Mitchell money from the line to a playoff spot. I mean, Rich Bisaccia goes becoming a special teams coordinator. So I guess in that sense, Rich Bisaccia kind of took a kind of took a what do you call it? Oh, there's a nice shot. Trey Mitchell, money from the line. Kind of took a less like a lesser job, not as important job. But hey, I mean, trust me, if you ask Green Bay fans, they'll say their special teams coordinator job is very important to their team. And I guess special teams is probably the most. I guess we're talking about football right now. The freaking basketball game is 25-22 Texas. Jalen Wilson to the rack, and it's good. 25-24. Kansas staying in. Kansas making plays, staying in this game. But yeah, I feel like special teams is probably the most underrated part of a football game. You think about the offense and the defense. That's who you usually blame for a team's losses. Trey Mitchell is just tearing it up right now. 8 points in this one. But I mean, if you look at Green Bay had a I mean, their offense did spell out in the playoff game, and that's something that they're going to take heat for. But the special teams is so underrated part of the game when that can lose you and win you a game. Obviously, kickers are usually who games come down to. Know that because of Greg Zerline this season. Although he was money in the playoffs, I'll give him that. But special teams, man, a poor special teams unit can kill you. And look at Green Bay. They lost that playoff game because of an offense slowing out, and their special teams cost them so many points. So if you ask Green Bay, getting Rich Bisaccia as a special teams coordinator, and I feel like Green Bay just messed up their hires. Like, they put guys who have never been special teams coordinators in charge. Like, Rich Bisaccia is an experienced coach. He gets along with people in the locker room. He can get people locked in like he did with the Raiders. And he has experience as a coordinator there. So I feel like if we're talking, I think the Packers got a good hire in Bisaccia, but I feel like it's such an underrated. I feel like he really did take a downgrade though from being a head coach of a team that made the playoffs, and he ends up going out and being a coordinator. But I didn't really think Rich Bisaccia was going to get another head coaching job if it wasn't with the Raiders, and I was right about that. So I feel like Rich Bisaccia is Mitchell just money from the free throw line right now. Rich Bisaccia is a good head coach. He was a good head coach with the Raiders. He picked the team. He was able to get the guys dialed in. And I like Rich Bisaccia as a coach, but I mean I don't really like Green Bay very much. So I don't know. But I do expect their special teams to be. Oh, Kansas completely lost control of the ball, man. 55 for Kansas just trying to get a little too fancy right there and lost control of the ball as Texas is on an 18-6 run right now. Let's go, baby. But I personally think that Green Bay is going to be interesting. I feel like Green Bay really comes down to Aaron Rodgers because they said this was the last dance. They said this was it. But Aaron Rodgers experienced success in Green Bay. He did this season. But he did lose in the divisional. And that team's capped out in terms of what they're going to do. But they could get Devontae Adams a franchise tag. That is a possibility. You can bring Rodgers back. I mean, it all depends on what Rodgers wants. It's Trey Mitchell. Oh, another foul on Trey Mitchell. This dude is just living at the free throw line. Living at it. I swear. He misses the finish, but he's living at the free throw line right now. I mean, Trey Mitchell. I guess why you work on free throws because Trey Mitchell. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. Now, back to the NFL coaching stuff. I feel like that's but I've seen that guy before. It's Trey Mitchell at the line. Money. Just money. Trey Mitchell. 30-24 Texas with another free throw coming. I feel like the most confusing moves, Brian Flores. I guess there were things with Brian Flores, just didn't have a good management. I mean, good, nice shot right there. Just didn't have a good relationship with the management. Obviously, the lawsuit and all that coming out. But also, I feel like the most was David Culley getting fired. David Culley waited a long time to coach the NFL. Finally did. And look, David Culley, I don't know why they fired him. There might be reasons. I bet the Texans have their reasons. But personally, what did you expect David Culley to do this season? Did you expect him to go out and win? With or without Deshaun Watson, and at the end of the day, without Deshaun Watson, David Culley walked into an impossible situation to win. Impossible. Impossible situation. I mean, did you expect him to win with Brandon Cooks and a rookie third-round quarterback? Which, by the way, Davis Mills has potential to be really good. It's just the Texans are just so booty. But, I mean, personally, You ask me, I mean, that's an impossible situation. If you gave Bill Belichick that roster, I don't think he would have made the playoffs this year. So honestly, I feel like the Texans had a terrible roster, and if they fired David Culley because they didn't get immediate results, I don't know what you expected out of the man. He inherited one of the worst rosters in the league, and I feel like now maybe it was just wasn't establishing that culture. Now Dan Campbell, I don't know how good of I don't think he's that good of a schematic coach, but man, leave the offense and put good give Dan Campbell a good staff, and he's a really good coach. You put competent people around Dan Campbell, give him a good offensive coordinator. He's not going to be a schematic genius, in my opinion. Trust me, there are some questionable decisions he made this year. But personally, you give Dan Campbell a good staff. That dude knows how to motivate a team. I think he's fantastic. I think he is. But right now, Texas and Kansas, back to the actual the stream here. Texas up on Kansas by 5, 31-26. Crowd really getting into this game right now, which is good. You love to have that home court advantage. Texas is really good at home. So I like that. Kansas, 80 points per game, 19th in Division One. They shoot one of the highest percentages in the country at 49% from the field goal percentage, which is like 7th in D1 or something. As Lightfoot to the basket and a charge on Kansas. Is that Lightfoot? It is not Lightfoot. It's Christian Braun. Fantastic job right there by Texas to take. Bishop took the charge. Muy bueno, man. That was nice. So Texas there, and then a bunch of guys for Kansas are in a little bit of foul trouble. Is Marcus Carr. 31-26 right here. Carr isolating. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Carr to the side. Inside to Bishop. Bishop will fake. Go in. Stay on the pivot foot so he doesn't travel. As Carr goes to the basket. Carr gets him leaning, and he's short on the jumper. Good job, man. Akbaji on the outside. Kansas got it. Inside to, is that McCormack? Who's 33? Is that McCormack or no? That is McCormack. McCormack fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. About to be halftime. We'll probably take a break. Maybe bring some stats, talk about it. So I like talking about just random sports. I probably should just do some random sports hangout stuff. I probably should. As Texas is shooting nice 11 for 13 from the free throw line. That's nice. That's very nice. I like that free throw percentage. That's what it should be. Is missed free throw there by Texas. Timmy Allen talking to Christian Bishop on the sideline. I like the free throw percentage. I like that. McCormack able to knock down that second free throw. But hey, all right, I'll take it. One out of two. Texas is doing fantastic job right now. Usually they miss some free throws when I watch. As Carr to the rim and no good. Once the foul, not gonna get it. Here comes Kansas in transition. Is that Agbaji? Agbaji's got it. He swings it to the corner. And okay, good. Someone closes out on Agbaji. That's clutch. You gotta have guys an eye on that guy at all times. They jump in McCormack. He's a big, big man. There's some help defense. They kick it back out. Ooh, got him. And Kansas able to knock down the floater, and it's gonna be an and one. It's gonna be an and one. That's JC Febris, who gets called for the blocking foul. It's going to be an and one for Kansas. And after the timeout, they're going to have a chance to make it a 1-point game. As Febris, there's Carr, he gets beat. Febris tries to draw the charge, the blocking foul instead. And Kansas, nice job there by Kansas there to cut the deficit. There are these breaks. Is probably what I should talk about the other topics. But yeah, Kansas really trying to make this a game. Texas went on their little run. Kansas getting back into this game. Obviously, Kansas is a good team. They're not going to go away that easily. So I think Texas just has to play smart and play well. Now, established leader Smith is coach. Saints get Dennis Allen. Losing Sean Payton is a huge blow to that franchise. We'll see how Dennis Allen does. Certainly, he was a good defensive coordinator. So, I mean, we'll see how he is as a head coach. Some people aren't, like Dennis Allen, not a hate on Dennis Allen. Some guys just aren't meant to be head coaches. Like, we'll see how Eberflus does in Chicago. Dan Quinn was an okay head coach in Atlanta. Like, he was an okay coach. Way better defensive coordinator than head coach. But, you never know. Dennis Allen could work out. He could be a really good head coach. He could replace Sean Payton perfectly. And he could go in and just be a good leader for the Saints. That's what the Saints need. The Saints are going to go in some turmoil. A lot of, cap situations. There's a bunch of uncertainty with the quarterback situation. Just a bunch of other things going on in New Orleans, cap space. You got the Kamara drama. You've had Michael Thomas drama with the injuries and him wanting a new contract and him not wanting to play in New Orleans in the past. I mean, a lot of drama in New Orleans. But, Des Allen can steer the ship in the right direction. Be able to keep the ship afloat, really. I mean, I think that he's got a talented team. Like, New Orleans has some young players. They've got a good defense. There's certainly talent to work with. It's just the offense is really a huge question mark because their quarterback situation and their wide receivers are very, very, at the moment, not good. But yeah, we'll see what happens though with New Orleans. What Dennis Allen's able to bring as head coach. He was expected to be the hire. There were guys like Brian Flores who got interviewed, but at the end of the day, you've got Dennis Allen, who is expected to be the head coach. They did do some interviews. They did their due diligence going out looking at the other candidates, but they just thought Brian Flores. Not. They just thought Dennis Allen was the most qualified. He knows the system already. He can implement his own system, that kind of thing. Be a defensive-minded coach. So yeah, but some drama around the league. I see Alvin Kamara. Whatever's going on with Alvin Kamara, very interesting situation. I do not know why he decided to do those things. It's kind of a weird thing to do. Alvin Kamara, Pro Bowl, obviously Vegas, things happen. Very interesting. But yeah, Kamara, no bueno. And then, let's see, what was the other stories on ESPN? Of course, you got the Super Bowl coming up. That should be very exciting. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is the MLB lockout. I haven't been hearing anything about the MLB lockout at all right now, like at all. So I'm gonna assume that not much progress is being made. And it's starting to get a little worrisome. I mean, and yet Sports Illustrated posted an article a few days ago talking about the MLB regular season being in jeopardy. I mean, they are truly having a standoff. The players are not budging, the owners aren't budging, not much compromise being made. And obviously, you want to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but at this point, there's not a whole lot of light right now. So I hope, as a baseball fan and as a Rangers fan, I mean, we just went out and we're the most active we've been in like 5 years. I'm very excited to see what the Rangers do, and I don't want the season to get canceled or cut short or start late. But with spring training around the corner, and with MLB season usually starts in like early April or late March, it's not looking good. Hopefully they can come to an agreement, but this seems like the two sides are so far apart. I don't know. But yeah, back to basketball. 31-30 Texas leading at with 3 minutes to go in the half as Jones are trying to fake it. Bishop has in the middle. The good Trey Mitchell was probably been the player of the half. Dude is getting the free throw line. Marcus Carr tried to freaking flop that or not. I don't know if he was trying to flop that or what. But I don't know what that possession was. And I talked about it. I mean, the shot clock runs out there. Texas stalls out a lot in offense because they just really don't. They just ISO ball at the top of the 3-point line. They don't really look for ball movement sometimes. It's so annoying to watch. There's Trey Mitchell, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Fantastic job. 12 points in the first half for Trey Mitchell. Good job, Trey. That's all I can say. That was a great first half. Did his job. Fantastic. Auburn versus Arkansas. That'll be tomorrow. Not going to stream that. Because I don't care about that game. But hey, Jabari Smith is really good. He'll probably go off for like 25 points and lead Auburn to another victory. I mean, that Auburn team has a legitimate chance of winning the national championship. They're the number one team in the country. I know Charles Barkley is very happy right now. Yeah, he's definitely happy with the way that program is going. As Kansas dude just slipped and fell. That's an easiest travel call you're ever gonna have to call as an official. That's Agbaji, Kansas's star scorer. I mean, yeah, there's not gonna be many easier travels to call right there. Dude just slips on the court. I don't know. The court monster. The court monster got him, not the turf monster. It's the court monster. Slippery court. Not much traction on those shoes. Maybe he didn't step on a stick pad before he got into the game or something. Whatever happened there, though, not good. Turnover for Kansas. That's their 7th of the half. His car. They're doing a little press there. Texas hasn't made a field goal in 4 minutes. We talked about how when Texas made their run, Kansas was cold as crap. It's been 4 minutes since we made a basket, so we're cold right now. A field goal. Gotten the free throw line a few times, but cold in terms of actually knocking down shots. Is that's Jones taking it to the rack, and Jones getting fouled. Okay, so the field goal streak is going to continue regardless, but free throws could happen. We could get some free throws, and Andrew's a good shooter. I trust he'll make both of these. 83% on the season. Like, that's really good. That's a good free throw percentage. Better than Luka Doncic. Love Luka, but his free throws are still not the best. Jones at the line, knocks out. He's gotten better, but he needs to make free throws. There's Andrew, 32, 30. Could make it a 3-point game. Andrew Jones and Bob Valvano. Nice. That's a picture of them, too. Nice. Andrew's nice, bro. Andrew's a good shooter. He's a money free throw shooter. I trust Andrew Jones more than anyone on this team probably to make a free throw. He knocks down both. Certainly wouldn't trust one of the big men like Bishop or Timmy Allen. 13 for 15 from the half from the free throw from free throws in this half. So 15 free throws. That's a lot of free throws from Texas. And just they're doing good. They're getting a bunch of free throws right now. And it's good to see. As Kansas going to the rack. They'll throw it up. It's a steal by Texas. Another turnover by Kansas. Jones to the rack. Got it, Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones. 8 first half points. And Jones said, I'm not passing this ball. I'm taking it straight to the rack. Money, Andrew Jones. Wow. Andrew Jones is cold. He is good. And, there's two meanings to cold. There's, cold as in really good. Cold as in, doing terribly. Andrew Jones is nice. That was fantastic. 8 first half points. Him and Trey Mitchell going off in the first half. Let's go, man. This is a good game. We're playing really well at the moment, and it'll be 35-30 right now. This is very nice to see. But yeah, great job, Texas. What a half for the boys. Second half, let's go crazy. Let's be even better. Finish the game off against Kansas. But right now, this is a quick break here as Andrew Jones gets to the rack and finishes. Crowd's really into the game tonight, which is good to see. Obviously, you need to feed off that home crowd energy. Beautiful finish there by Andrew Jones. Hit the deck pretty hard, probably, but hey, great finish. That's my guy right there. That's a beautiful shot. So let's go, man. What a job by the boys. So here we go. 35-30, Texas leading. Scoring leaders for Kansas, Jalen Wilson and Agbaji. I don't want to say his first name. Agbaji. And there's the pass out for Kansas. Trying to get the cut in. It's not there. Wilson. He's got it. Crowd's yelling. Oh, a good kick out. Open three. Bang. And that's that ball movement from Kansas. They swung it around. The cuts weren't there. We're 0 for 9 from three. We haven't hit a single 3-point. That's crazy. Wow, that's really bad. But good to work it inside. Get some bunch of free throws. A lot of free throws tonight from Texas. I think almost half of our points are free throws. That's Ramey driving, fading away. Okay, that was not good. 2-point lead for Texas. Can they go into the half with the lead? Kansas going to get the ball on the outside. They're going to drive to the rim. And no good. Short on the shot. Oh, no, they collided with each other. Come on, man. That's Bishop who collided. And he's holding his head. Hopefully he's all right. He probably took a hard fall there trying to go for that ball. And, yeah. Texas right here. Let's see what happened. Shot goes up. No good. Jones goes for the rebound. Wait, did that go off of Kansas? That go off of Bishop. I think it went off of Bishop. I'm pretty sure it went off of Bishop. So Bishop's all right. Took a fall there though. Went for that ball, diving. Foul called on JC Febers. Febers. I don't know. JC getting called for the foul right there, and not good. Let's go, man. We got this. Come on, Texas. Kansas knocking it down. Wilson right there, and here we go, bro. This should be a. Hopefully, we can go into half with the lead. Obviously, you wanna start the second half with that lead, having that little cushion. It's good to know you played a good half of basketball, and that second half you can just need to execute more. Texas played a good half though. A lot of fouls being called. Kansas has a bunch of free throws today, as well as Texas. Kansas gonna press before the end of the half. Texas is gonna call their press break. There we go. Not much of a press though from Kansas. They're not a super hard press. They kind of got back into a half court press, half court trap. As Mitchell gonna shoot it, not a half court trap, just a little press. And there it is. And a missed shot by Trey Mitchell, who's had a really good half. And Texas ball. Kansas threw that one away right there. Not good. 9 turnovers from Kansas. Not a clean half. Kansas's biggest flaw in the half was not being. Wait, what happened? What happened here? Oh, he just threw it. He tried to hit his guy in the back. What was that, man? That was Harris Jr. over there has got to be looking for the ball, and Jalen Wilson has to know that his guy's ready. It has to know that his guy's not ready for that pass, not looking there. Texas taking a timeout as there 38 seconds left. What a long half this was. Hour long, man. But anyway, Texas right here, good half. They've done a good job. They played well. Biggest thing on them is their shooting from outside the arc has been awful. 0 for 10. Are you serious? That's terrible. But best strength, them getting to the free throw line. They've been fantastic from there. Trey Mitchell, Andrew Jones. They've been good from the line tonight. Other dudes, you get free throws. Bishop's had a few free throws. I think Marcus Carr's probably gone on the line. That's good. To see. But yeah, there's some. Certainly, the biggest thing is that they need to start knocking down some shots from outside the arc. As for Kansas, I mean, they're getting the line a lot as well, but they are not playing a clean game. 9 first half turnovers from Kansas. 23 bench points from Texas today. Kansas only has 5, so Kansas is relying on their starters, Jalen Wilson, Agbaji, to score the basketball. Texas hasn't been able to get good production from the bench. Guys like Trey Mitchell getting buckets. So here we go. Texas is going to try and obviously run the clock here. Get maybe probably get one of the last shots of the half. Not let Kansas get too much time. Or maybe Andrew Jones just takes it to the rack. And Andrew Jones, screw that. 18 seconds left in the half. And Andrew Jones just takes it to the rack. 10 points in the first half for Jones. Nice shot. He got that over him. 37-35. Kansas with the kick out. He gets the rim. Cunningham steals it. It's another turnover for Kansas. What's going to happen here? It's Carr. And buzzer beater! Marcus Carr! Oh my goodness! No way! Texas buzzer beater to end the half. Wow, Kansas, another turnover. They've had an ugly first half of basketball, not keeping it clean. And Texas has only made 3-pointer in the first half as a buzzer beater from Marcus Carr. Thanks, man. Thank you for that, Clark. I appreciate it. I get too off topic sometimes, man. But wow, let's go. Texas doing fantastic. Love to see it. UT fan, it's great half. They did great. Still some things to fix. Honestly, the fact that they're only made 3-pointer the first half was a buzzer beater from just kind of a chuck up from Marcus Carr. Not great, but I will say that it was a good half. Up on Kansas by 5. Got to go on the second half and execute, but so far so good. I'm going to take a little break here in a moment for halftime, but first we're going to do our halftime report, little stat update, who's leading scorers, guys, and things like that, field goal percentages. So the box score. Leading scores for Kansas, 10 points from Jalen Wilson, 7 points from Agbaji, their guy who's averaging 20 points per game. He's going crazy this season. He's having a good game. One of their other top scorers, a guy named Braun. His name is Christian Braun. He only has 4 points in the first half, so they've been relying on their starting 5. Their starting 5 has pretty much all their points. Texas has been relying way more on their bench. As for Texas, Timmy Allen with 6 first half points. 4 points for Christian Bishop, 5 for Marcus Carr, but most of the points are coming from the bench. 10 from Andrew Jones off the bench, 12 from Trey Mitchell off the bench. The starting lineup, two guys in the starting lineup have goose eggs and Brock Cunningham and Courtney Ramey. Thanks for subscribing, Clark. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so the bench for Texas has been huge today. Mitchell and Jones probably should get more playing time today. Fantastic job. And let's look at some percentages, some team stats. So Kansas shooting 12 for 23 from the field, Texas 13 for 30. Kansas shooting 52% from the field, Texas shooting 43% from the field. From the 3-point line, Kansas is 2 for 7, Texas 1 for 11. So these teams are not coming out firing from 3. Kansas shooting 28%, Texas shooting an abysmal 9%. Oh, geez. Now, where they're shooting very well from is the free throw line. Both teams, Kansas 9 for 12 from the free throw line for 75%, 13 for 15 for Texas with a nice 86.7 free throw percentage. Kansas out rebounding us 17 to 12. Each team has 3 offensive rebounds. Kansas got the advantage on the defensive rebounds with 5 more. Paulo Banchero did not have a good game today. 9 points for one of the best players in the country. His only field goal in the second half was a buzzer beater at the end of the game that literally hit the back rim or the back of the backboard. Like that was, they got to get the superstar more involved, man. Turnovers, big emphasis for Kansas at halftime, most likely 10 turnovers from Kansas in the first half, not a clean half from them, 3 from Texas. Technical fouls, none, no flagrants. 13 fouls from Kansas, 11 for Texas, so the fouls are pretty even. Largest lead, both teams had a 7-point lead at one point in this game. Texas takes a 5-point lead into half. Each team had a block, 4 steals for Texas. Kansas is 0. Kansas needs to, main points, Texas needs to shoot better from outside the arc, continue to work the ball, get it inside, draw contact, get to the free throw line because that's where they've been making their money today. Also get Andrew Jones and Trey Mitchell more playing time since they're the hot hand tonight. They have the hot hands. They're the hot shooters tonight. They're the hot guys tonight. You got to get them the ball more. And then for Kansas, play cleaner, play smarter. 10 turnovers in the first half is not good. They got to play smarter than that. And it should be an interesting second half of basketball. But for now, Texas takes a 5-point lead, 40-35 into halftime. All right, back here with the second half of action between Texas and Kansas. Should be a good half of basketball, 40-35. Inside. Wow, they went for that 3-pointer. That's a kick out. It's gonna be a 2. It's gonna be a knockdown for Kansas. Number 2 with the shot. That's Christian Braun, one of their high scoring guards. Easy bucket. Had the lane there. The guy had the lane. It's just he went for the shot. That's just good ball movement. Kansas knows how to move the ball. It's gonna be Texas ball. That pass was deflected. Oh man. Texas has got it out. Carr around corner swing. Allen's got it. He's gonna pull up and knock it down. That's Timmy Allen. Timmy Allen's a hooper, man. Easy bucket. 42-37. It's cold right now. I'm cold. I've got a blanket on me right now. I'm cozy watching Texas versus Kansas inside to McCormack. The big and almost an and one. He'll go to the free throw line though. So yeah, Texas first foul committed of the half. They give it into McCormack. He goes up for that left-handed finish, gets fouled. Not great. Job by Texas there. McCormack's been in the line a couple times today. 2 for 3 from the line so far. Texas fans getting rowdy, waving all their flags. And that bucket, that's a bucket right there. So yeah, these streams haven't ever been around for one of my streams before. I commentate on the game, of course, got to do that. But I also get off topic, unfortunately. I talk about a bunch of other sports topics that are interesting or popping off, like, not popping off, that are like popping in the news, like popping up around the sports world. That's what I do. So yeah, Timmy Allen getting the ball, 42-39. McCormack goes down, drains both free throws. So yeah, sometimes I commentate, game part of it, just do commentary and other stuff. Try to stay on topic though as much as possible. Cunningham playing out the 3-point line. He's gonna take it to the rack, and it's a charge. Texas getting called for the charge there. Sometimes you're going to get the benefit of the doubt with a block. Sometimes you're going to get called for the charge. It happens. So right here, you just swing it out to Cunningham. He did a jab step on Jalen Wilson. Drives left, and Wilson's able to sell the contact, draw the foul. And now Texas is up by 3, 42-39. Agbaji getting the ball. They're swinging it around the 3-point line. Driving in, kicking out to Wilson. Kansas doing a ton of driving dish. They've done that a lot. Agbaji swinging it inside to McCormack. McCormack's got it inside. Another left-handed hook is good. That's a move that guy loves. And again, that's what I'm talking about. Texas, I'm worried that this team, when they go against a really physical interior big man, like, some of the premier guys like Drew Timme and dudes like that, they're going to get, like, Drew Timme abused us for like 30 points or something. Trey Mitchell trying to get physical inside. Mitchell's certainly going to see some playing time. He had a fantastic first half. That's Allen. Short jumper. No good. Bishop able to get the rebound. And with the high IQ play, throws it off of Kansas right there. That's a high IQ play by Christian Bishop. But, yeah, right there, you just got to be... Timmy Allen's got to knock that one down. It's an easy jumper. Yeah, Trey Mitchell's certainly a guy who had a great first half, going to get more playing time as they kick it out to Carr, who's just going to pull up and in the face as Bishop gets the rebound and a foul on the floor right there on Kansas. Bishop is a force on the interior, and it's a foul from Kansas. I think it's on the floor foul. Carr contested, no good. Bishop grabbing the rebound. It's probably going to be a rebounding foul right there. Be a on the floor rebounding foul. Get inside to Trey Mitchell. He takes a jump. He goes in. Left hand finishes on the reverse. But yeah, that McCormack dude for Kansas, David McCormack, their center, he's really physical. He has a nice left hand hook that he's been using all game long. So certainly someone Texas is going to have to watch out for. They swing it out to Wilson, who's going to drive in, give it into McCormack. He's going to drive, kick out. Wilson kicking to the corner. The shot for the tie is good. Kansas ties the game 44-44. Jawan Harris knocking it down from 3. And Trey Mitchell wide open 3. Ugly shot off. That's the second time this game where he's completely bricked. Not even bricked, just banked it off the backboard. Allen gets physical, not able to finish. Bishop kicking out. It's Carr. Open shot. Knocks it down from 3. Marcus Carr. Texas has not been efficient from the three-point line tonight, but Marcus Carr has 2 of their threes. And Texas ball. Agbaji losing it. First of all, 9 straight games for Marcus Carr with a three-point made. Not quite as many as the 40-something games that Agbaji has with the three-pointer made, but still a pretty decent amount. 9-game three-point streak. But Carr, I think Texas has only made two three-pointers tonight, both of them from Marcus Carr. And of course, Kansas, again, there's the turnovers that haunted them in the first half. 11th turnover of the game for Kansas. 47-44. Ramey driving in. He's left the small village on the stat sheet tonight. Although Ramey, and there's the brick. Carr goes for the rebound. Harris throws it in. It's to Braun, who does a nice little Euro and finishes on Timmy Allen. Nice job by Christian Braun, one of those high-scoring guards for Kansas, with that nice little Euro finish with the left hand. 47-46. Over to Bishop. He'll swing it out to Allen. Over to Mitchell. Allen's got it. Inside to Bishop. Allen gonna fade and knock that down. And 1 for Timmy Allen. Look, Timmy Allen's a nice player. I don't know how he went from missing an open jumper on that little block shot, and he just makes that. That's crazy. He does a little give and go there with Trey Mitchell, and knocks down the jumper and 1. A lot of potential for Texas today. They're doing a fantastic job. I really like the way they've come out in the second half. They've been playing well, shooting the mid-range, taking threes when it's there, not forcing, although Marcus Carr did take a questionable 3. It almost went in, but they're taking good shots so far. I really like the way they're playing. Again, just try to continue to force Kansas into mistakes because they've been making mistakes tonight, 100%. I mean, they literally have 11 turnovers, which is a lot. But I'm starting to learn Kansas's players as well as the game's gone on. That'll obviously make the commentary better if I know the players. Like, I know most Texas players. I don't watch them all the time. It's like I'm watching every single Texas basketball game because sometimes they're just during the week and stuff. Don't really watch them that much. So that happens. But I think when I've seen them play, I mean, they do a good job. They've been playing well today. This is a big game for them. Really a statement game. They killed Iowa State. This is really a game that could prove them for real because this is Kansas. Okay, so Eric Bieniemy, the Chiefs' offensive coordinator, really good offensive coordinator. His future as a coach in this league is interesting. I mean, he'll be a coach in this league most likely. I don't think he's going to retire. But his offensive coordinator contract with the Chiefs is expiring, and all 7 head coaching vacancies in the league have been filled. He's interviewed with a lot of teams. But I feel like Eric Bieniemy, obviously, he could go look for a job somewhere else. He could really, try to prove himself again as a head coach. Obviously, that's the goal, is to become a head coach. He's been very successful in Kansas City, one of the most explosive and high-powered offenses that the NFL's ever seen. Him and Andy Reid have been a fantastic tandem. So with his contract expiring and all the head coaching jobs filled in the NFL for this cycle, we'll see what happens with Eric Bieniemy. He could choose to stay with Kansas City, which I think he probably will, or he could go somewhere else and look for a different opportunity to be an offensive coordinator and try to prove himself. Maybe he could go elsewhere and really, try to prove himself for something like that. He's been interviewing for head coaching jobs for years. He's been retained by the Chiefs. I mean, he's been able to stay with the Chiefs. They've kept him, and they've been happy to keep him because he's a fantastic offensive coordinator. There's Andrew Jones, the GOAT. And let me look at. There were 7 head coaching vacancies. So I'm trying to think of all. There were a bunch of teams who needed head coaches. Free throw there from Allen's good, make it 50-46. So I'm trying to think all the head coaching vacancies. See, there's a nice bucket by Wilson, Jalen Wilson. Jaguars, Saints, Bears, Giants. As Allen goes to the rim, gives it inside. Bishop almost got the N1. There are so many teams. Oh, Texans, Dolphins. Let me see. Chicago. Oh, the Broncos. That's right, because they got Nathaniel Hackett. Jacksonville got Doug Pearson. The Raiders got Josh McDaniels. That free throw from Bishop is good, 52-48. Dolphins got Mike McDaniel. There were so many head coaches. There were so many. The Giants got Brian DeBull, the Bills' offensive coordinator. Saints got Dennis Allen. There's Ochai. Agbadji is. There's a nice shot by Harris. Nice night for him, 8 points. Vikings got rid of Mike Zimmer. They got Kevin O'Connell, who was the Rams offensive coordinator. Nice for him. Dolphins got rid of okay, so this guy, Mike McDaniels from the Washington staff that had Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay, and Kyle Shanahan. So he's from that coaching tree. That should be interesting. Josh McDaniels to the Raiders. Like I said, I talked about this earlier with they could have kept Bisaccia, but they decided to go with McDaniels. He's a flashy hire. He's a good head coach in New England. But we'll see how he does without Bill Belichick on his back. As there's Mitchell inside. Bishop not able to finish that. There's Doug Peterson. And Texas is going to get that. Oh, Kansas able to score to tie the game. Doug Peterson. And I think Nathaniel Hackett was a good hire. If they can get Aaron, I mean, the main thing is can they get the Packers guys like Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers likes Nathaniel Hackett, and obviously Devontae Adams will go there if he does probably. So 52-52. Carr isolation. Carr fading away, no good. Allen with the rebound, not able to finish, and Kansas able to tip it out. And here goes Kansas. There was a little coaching tree talk as Wilson 3-ball, no good off the rim. Bishop not able to haul it in, but Allen is, and he's going to take it up the court. Timmy Allen says, screw it, I'm point guard. Then he goes to the actual point guard, Marcus Carr. Tie game, obviously very close game as expected with these two Big 12 rivals and top 20 teams. Is Texas able to get the ball back? Interesting, their little transition, and Allen's able to finish. Texas turns over the ball, and Kansas gives it right back. There's DeMar DeRozan. So they were losing by a lot earlier. The Suns were killing the Bulls. DeMar's 38 points and Zach LaVine 32 brought them back in the game as Kansas misses the shot. Allen in transition, kicking it out to Andrew Jones. Oh, that's Courtney Ramey, never mind. Courtney Ramey's got it. Ramey to Mitchell. Pulls up for the short jumper. Rims out. Dang it, man. But yeah, DeRozan and LaVine, that's a nice scoring duo right there. And then you got Lonzo's passing ability. That goal seems really good. Foul on McCormack. McCormack drawing the foul from Mitchell, and Texas up to a little lead right now. Is McCormack right there, and they call the foul on that. Is that a foul? Really? I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's Trey Mitchell, Chris Beard talking to Carr, Allen, and Mitchell. Those three kind of the boys today, the leaders of the team. Carr is the point guard. Allen's been killing it today. They get all three. They subbed all three out. Right now they've got Disu, Askew. That shot is good. Texas apparently has the most difficult remaining strength of schedule in all of D1, which is crazy. Obviously, you got to play teams like Kansas and Baylor. Not easy. 54-54 is Jalen Wilson knocking it down. 16 points on the day for him as Andrew. I don't know what the frick that was. Kansas gives them the lead. And a timeout called by Texas as I do not know what that play was. All I know is the guys like Timmy Allen, Trey Mitchell need to get back in the game. I love Andrew, but that dude for Kansas saw that pass coming from a mile away. Like he read that so easily. It was a telegraph pass. But they say we have the hardest strength of schedule, so I want to see who we have to play the rest of the way. And we've played Tennessee and Iowa State who are ranked. We're playing Kansas right now. But I want to look at the remaining schedule, see who we have to go through the rest of the way. Because obviously should be interesting. Let's see. What the frick? Why can't I look at our schedule? Okay, so so Oklahoma, who's not terrible, scrappy little team there. Okay, yep, I can see where things get a little difficult. We gotta play Baylor twice. We gotta play Baylor we gotta play Baylor, number 9 in the country, Texas Tech. TCU's 15-5. They're pretty good. 13-9 West Virginia. Then we gotta play Baylor again. And then in March, we have one game in March, and that's Kansas. So we gotta play the rest of our season. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 games remaining. Not including this Kansas game. So 7. So let's just counting the Kansas game. So 8. Out of our last 8 games, including today, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 out of our last 8 games against ranked teams. The only time we don't play ranked teams are Oklahoma, TCU, and West Virginia. So yes, I can see where that hard schedule comes in. It's not like they're playing 25 in the nation. We're playing 10 and 9 and 8 in the nation. Texas Tech is top 10. Baylor's top 10. Kansas is 8. These teams are no joke. They're very, very good. So it's not going to be easy the rest of the way. The top of the Big 12 is loaded. So this will be a huge win tonight against Kansas. And they had momentum, but man, they're just not playing the smartest right now. Should be a good ending, though. They got to get some guys who are scoring the basketball out there. Trey Mitchell's been good today. Timmy Allen was heating up. 13 from Timmy, 14 from Trey Mitchell tonight, and 10 from Andrew off the bench. Carr needs to get more buckets. 8 on the night's pretty good, though. But we need more from him right now. Mavericks are actually playing really well right now. They're doing good. And then Stars playing TNT. I don't know what it is, bro, with the Stars. Like, they're freaking 48 points, but the conference is pretty good. 48 points from the Stars. They need to be doing better than that. And I love Joe Pavelski, but Joe Pavelski's the leader in points right now, and I know Joe Pavelski's a good player, but like the young guys, like why the heck is Rope Hintz not one of the leaders? You know, one of those guys. Like why aren't they leading? I don't know. But as of right now, we're in a very loaded division with Colorado being one of the best teams in the NHL. Nashville's really good. St. Louis is St. Louis. They're good. Minnesota's obviously got a nice team. It's just a good division. Tough. That game's on TNT. Don't think I will be streaming that one. My hockey streams in the past have not been great. Not the best. But Texas this half, 5 for 7 from the field. Kansas 9 for 12. So they're shooting much better. There's Timmy Allen. He's been playing well today. They're going to dump it inside to Disu. Disu knocks it down. Nice shot by Disu right there to tie the game up at 56-56. 11 and a half minutes to go in this game. Got to get the crowd going. Got to make these things happen. Inside to McCormack and a foul on... Was it a foul? What a timeout. Bro, we literally just had a break. Like, there was literally just a stoppage in play. And we've got another stoppage in play. Come on, man. This is not good. I'm tired of these stoppages in play, man. I just want to watch basketball. Too much time for me just... Now I'm going to ramble about another random sports topic. Oh, man. All right. But good for Kansas. They're doing a good job today. They're playing well. They've really been able to turn the tide of this game. Texas had a lot of momentum, able to kind of reel it in. Kansas was able to reel it in, make plays, and now we'll see what happens. But now for Texas right now, what we need to do is we need to just go crazy. We need to make plays here late in the game. So, yeah. Obviously, everyone grading their NFL head coaching hires right now. Mock drafts are coming out. Obviously, going to get into draft season here pretty soon with all the top prospects. NBA trade deadline. Karis LeVert to the Cavs. Everyone thought he was going to get traded. Indiana's probably going to have a fire sale here near the deadline. Hoping the Mavericks go out and make a move. Their team is pretty good. We're 8 games above 500, 31-23. We've got a chance at this to make a run. We've got Luka. Go out and make a move, man. Now, I know there are some high-profile names on the trade deadline, but unfortunately, the big names on the trade deadline like Ben Simmons and even James Harden, although I really don't think James Harden is going to get moved. I don't really think Ben Simmons would fit that well in Dallas. If he comes to Dallas and we make a trade for him, that's great, but I really don't think... At what price, though? That's my thought. Is that if the Mavericks... and Ben Simmons trade rumor, 76ers star unlikely to be dealt. Unlikely to be dealt before the next NBA draft. So, I don't know if he will get traded. It's very possible. I don't think that the Sixers want to move on from Ben Simmons. So we'll see what happens. But, I think that it's very possible that he does get moved, but I don't think he would fit the most in Dallas. I don't really think there's no point in giving up a bunch of first-round picks for Ben Simmons, who a guy who doesn't really translate to the modern NBA. He has some crazy physical attributes. He's really tall. He can handle the ball. He can finish. But he just seems to not really want to be able to take the ball. And I think Luka needs help. Adding another good score. And Ben Simmons, I guess, could score. What a finish there by McCormack. But I feel like, oh wow, Virginia and Duke it out. But I think as Texas down by 2, Timmy Allen knocks it down, tying the game up again. I think personally that I don't think the Mavericks should go out and trade 2 or 3 first-round picks for Ben Simmons. I don't think he would really help them out like that. Ben Simmons is someone who seems to be afraid of the moment. Got to give Luka someone who can help him out. As McCormack just babies Texas, takes the rebound, ball on the ground. Mitchell picks it up. Allen running the fast break. What a job by Texas right there. Looked like they weren't going to get him. McCormack kind of bullied him, just never had full possession of the ball. It's Marcus Carr, isolation. Gonna give it to Allen, another mini, and Timmy Allen is on fire. 60-58, Timmy Allen, that mid-range jumper has been his money spot anywhere on the court. As McCormack limping off the court for Kansas, and that's a big injury because he has been a force on the interior. And let's see, did he land awkwardly on this rebound? It looked like he got it right there. He babied him, got it back. Gets knocked down right there. Oh, he got kicked in the head. Ooh, not good. Not on purpose, of course. Just took a foot to the head. But I think it's something with like his leg or something. Like came down awkwardly because like he limped off the court. But 60-58 Texas lead. Timmy Allen having a huge game. Big day for Timmy. And let's go. Under 10 minutes left in the game. The three ball from Kansas is good. It's good. Kansas retakes the lead. Joseph Yusufu, 8 points on the night. And no shot bigger than that one. Largest lead of the game was Kansas by 7. 9 ties, 5 lead changes. There's been a ton of back and forth in this game. It might get crazier. Carr didn't take that three. He wants to drive in. He'll shoot that fadeaway jumper on the baseline, and he probably should have just taken the three. That was an ugly shot. Kansas running the fast break. Oh, shoot. Christian Braun just slammed that thing home. Woo. Wow. That got them pumped. That bench got pumped for that one. 3-point lead for Kansas. This is where it gets a little dangerous. Need to make a shot. Need to make a play. Kansas has played a good half. Timmy Allen's had a big half for Texas. They need to get him involved. Allen backing him down, fading away. No good. Ooh, big miss right there. Kansas with a shot to increase this lead of theirs. Harris inside. No foul. Harris dumped it inside. Nothing much. What's good, Santi? As that's Ramey on the baseline. Knocks it down. Courtney Ramey. Easy money. Texas only down 1. That's Ramey's first points of the night. Not his best game. Ramey's been kind of silent as Agbaji. Whoa! Man just got swatted into the second level. Sheesh, man. He got swatted right there. Hook 'em horns. 100%. Yeah, man. Dang, that dude just got swatted. Career ender. Not really. Wait, they got foul? No, they did not. Come on, man. No, on Ramey? Oh, come on, man. Ramey got called for the foul on that? Are you serious? Alright. Who's at the line? Is that Agbaji? Yep. Ochai Agbaji. 71% from the line, one of the better free throw shooters in the country and in the Big 12, knocks it down. He goes to the rack right here, gets blocked. Is that really a foul? I don't know about that one, man. 20. He's averaging 21 points per game, but tonight he has 8 tonight, which is not his best game. I will say. Done a good job at limiting him, shooting and all that, as he knocks down both free throws to give them a 3-point lead. So here we go. Timmy Allen's got the ball. Gonna isolate. Timmy's been the hot hand for them tonight. Euro step, floater. Okay, Timmy. Getting a little crazy with that one. Tried to poke it from behind. Agbaji gets him on the jump. Harris got an open jumper. He drives in. What? Did that go in? Wait, what just happened? 67 seconds. Did that ball go off of Bishop and in? That would be the unluckiest play. Askew's in the game. He usually, when he plays, I don't know what happened. They're just usually giving Carr a breather, and it's an and one for Ramey. Big play by Courtney Ramey. He has come in and made huge plays. And I don't know why, but in college, they just love to take timeouts after and ones. But yeah, let's go, baby. All right, now I got to rewind to that freaking and one. I mean, not that and one. That shot. Did that go off of our center's hand and in? Because that'd be the unluckiest play. I swear. Good job, Ramey. Way to get to the rack and make that happen. I think it did. Alright. Oh my gosh, I think it did. Are you serious, man? That's as unlucky as it gets. But, what was I talking about before the break? I was probably talking about, like, I don't know. This should be a very interesting Super Bowl. Super Bowl stream. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. I did stream the Super Bowl last year. We'll see if we're able to do that again. If we don't, that's an L, fortunately. But we'll see. I'll try my best to get the Super Bowl stream out. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, I guess. But we'll see. It should be a great Super Bowl, though. Joe Burrow and the Bengals versus Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Rams are certainly the favorite on paper, but as we all know, the team that's the favorite on paper doesn't always win. So I hope, and I think I'm hoping for Joe Burrow and the Bengals to win. That's just me personally. I think Joe Burrow and the Bengals, they've been dealing with a lot of crap. This is a team who has a very bright future, but making it to the Super Bowl this early. I mean, this is really the true 1 year rebuild story, man. This is a team who went from being one of the worst teams in the NFL last year to really just improving. All those little free agent signings, those big moves like Trey Hendrickson, drafting Jamar Chase, of course. And man, they turned this team around. First, it was winning the AFC North, which was shocking. Yes, the competition in the AFC North is going to get steeper next year. The Ravens are actually going to be somewhat healthy. The Browns, if Baker's healthy, they have potential. And I mean, Pittsburgh's just kind of screwed. Screw Pittsburgh. But yeah, they're definitely going to be a good team, though, in the AFC for a long time. Certainly. It's the Bengals' time. Their time has come. So, and a team like the Bengals, who has just really risen kind of out of nowhere, that gives me as a Cowboys fan hope that, my team can make it happen. But the Rams are going to have home field advantage. There was never a team who had home field advantage in the Super Bowl, ever, before the last 2 years. And now 2 years straight, the Super Bowl will be hosted. The one of the teams in the Super Bowl will get a home field advantage. That's interesting. That's very interesting. But here we go, man. Last bit of the game. 7:49 remaining. I wouldn't say this is the final stretch just yet. I say under 5 minutes. Kansas cleaned up their act in the second half. One of the things I said they need to do, they cleaned it up. They played a good second half in terms of turnovers. 1 turnover in the second half from Kansas opposed to the 10 from the first half. Ramey clutch knocks down the free throw. Texas only down by 2. So, things are getting good. Let's get it, Texas. Let's freaking go, man. Crowd needs to get loud. Agbaji going, isolating. 3-ball is no good. Texas gets the rebound. McCormack back out there, so he's all right. The Kansas center, he's good. There's the pass around. Bishop gonna give it to Askew. Askew isolating, gives it to Ramey. Ramey's been playing pretty well this game. Last stretch, he's been doing well. And Ramey's a bucket getter. Courtney Ramey able to get that bucket. He's playing well down the stretch in this one. No first half points. 7 in the second half. Game is tied. Bishop, I swear, he almost touched that one as a win. I was like, no basket interference, please. Texas tie game. Agbaji, one of the best scorers in the country. And shots voided on the floor foul, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, but yeah. Oh, I think I was talking about the NBA trade deadline. Yeah, no, Ben Simmons certainly not worth the 2 first-round picks for the Mavericks. Not at all. He would not be worth it. Adding Ben Simmons to the Mavericks will not make him a championship caliber team. Yes, he's a good player. Yes, he makes good. For the right price, I would trade for Ben Simmons. But clearly, Daryl Morey and the Sixers have their. If they're going to trade Ben Simmons, they want James Harden, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Ben Simmons is getting moved yet. He'll probably have to get moved at some point, as Andrew wants the tip. Not going to get the call though, but he wants a replay on it. What? Well, is it? He's right. Andrew's right. Review that. No, review that. What? No one's guarding the center. That's disrespect. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. Whoa! That went in? Braun from freaking way deep, and he knocks that down. Alright. Nice shot. But man, that shouldn't 110 career 3-point. Man, that shouldn't have been a possession. I think it went out on the on that guy on the sideline. Ramey, he's been playing well. It's Andrew right back at him. Oh god dang it, Andrew. What the frick was that, bud? And it's out of bounds. I don't think Bishop was able to save it. Ooh, good screen, and then he kind of. Oh, okay, that wasn't way downtown, but it was marginal range. It was a good few feet behind the 3-point line. It's marginal range, not like super deep, but it was good. It was good range. Nice shot though. Down by 3 is Texas. This would be a big win for them, but Kansas has the lead. McCormack throws it to the side to Harris. He'll try to drive. He's got Carr on him. Harris on Carr on Harris. Wilson, Jalen Wilson, and he'll throw it, and Carr got it. Carr's got the steal. It's Marcus Carr to Askew, and the fast break has ended. Texas had a little advantage on that fast break. Weren't able to take advantage. Askew going in, dishing. Allen had one. Timmy Allen. He's feasting on Kansas tonight, and what a pass by Askew. He trusts his big man inside, and Askew, nice pass getting knocked down, and Timmy Allen, just too much to handle tonight. I like that. Timmy Allen is a beast, bro. Wow. All right. Yeah, Timmy Allen's balling out tonight. He is balling out. Wilson, 4 fouls, one of the better players on Kansas. Top players, 4 fouls on the night. Allen to tie the game. Got it. 70-70 with 5.5 minutes to go. We're about to enter the home stretch of this game. Texas telling the crowd to get on their feet. Here we go. Final stretch of this one. Season high for Timmy Allen, 20 points, having a career game in a Longhorns uniform. He's probably done better elsewhere. But here, career game at a D1 program. It's Agbaji. Oh, he swings into the corner. Not the best pass. Wilson will feed McCormack inside. The ball is tipped and lost. Texas has got it on the fast break. It's Carr driving in. Foul. Blocking foul. Texas keeps possession. Oh, Marcus Carr is a tank. Well, man, but he's a tank. He lifts weights. He's got that build, man. Look at Marcus Carr, bro. He flattened that dude. I mean, the dude was probably trying to draw the foul, but does it matter? No. Hey, this game already has more points than the Duke Virginia game. The Virginia won 69-68. Both teams already have 70. Duke got killed in the paint. Banchero, or is it Paulo Banchero or something? Paulo Banchero? Yeah, he's really good. He's really good, but had a rough night. 9 points for someone who's supposed to be like a top 5 draft pick? Not good. But then again, I saw he only had 1 shot in the second half, and that shot was a freaking buzzer beater shot that clanked at the back rim as Ramey airballs. Bishop trying to keep it in, tried to throw it off someone's leg and wasn't able to control it. Look at Bishop getting back on defense, though. Oh, it's transition for Kansas. The swing. It's Harris for 3. No good. Rebounded by Texas. Not the best shot. A couple air balls I've seen here late, so college athletes are not perfect. Allen, they're obviously going to man up on him. Bishop thought about taking that 3 for a second. It's like, pass. Which is good. Should, absolutely. Almost. And Ramey going to drive. Got Askew. Oh, bro, take that shot on the baseline. He got ripped. Are you serious, Askew? Wilson got smacked in the face, first of all. And second of all, dude, what the heck was Askew doing here? Askew hit him in the face as he was going for the ball. I don't know what Askew's doing here, bro. I think he had that jumper on the baseline. I understand he's trying to be passive, but he just went in and got freaking ripped. Askew did good. He made some plays, some good passes, but right there, man, it was not good. It was a double negative play. He turned over the ball, and then he got frustrated, tried to make a play, and fouled Jalen Wilson. And now Wilson, who is a 60% free throw shooter, but he gets a 1-1. He knocks down the first to make it 71-70. Now he's gonna have a second free throw. So not Askew's best moment. A lot of free throws tonight. 14 for 17 from Kansas, 18 for 20 from Texas. And Wilson knocks down them both. Of course, the 60% free throw shooter knocks down both. Easy. Dang. UCLA not having their best year. They were really good last year with Johnny Juzang and the boys, but not the best this year. Texas has shot way worse in the second half than Kansas. As Carr shooting a full rebound, though, Texas able to use their big bodies in the paint to make a play. And here we go. Texas, Ramey, inside. It's Timmy Allen. And what was Texas doing? I see Allen throwing his hands up, so I guess he was just a miscommunication on Texas's part. But here we go. 72-70. 3.5 to go. It's Braun to the rack. He's playing tough defense from Febres. And oh, man. Was that Febres? Oh, he got hit in the face. He took an elbow to the face there. And now it's 72-70. Free throws upcoming for Braun, I think. Yeah. But not great. Not a great spot to be in there if you are Texas right now. You know, you're losing. The shooting, they played worse in the second half than they have in the first half. That's a fact. That end of the half run was probably the best they played in the game. We'll see how things go here towards the end of the game. Hopefully, Texas can get this dub. But right now, I think they just got to play smart. That offensive possession, they got the rebound, and they did absolutely nothing with it. So I feel like right there, you've got to be better with the ball. Like Timmy Allen tried to throw it into freaking triple coverage there. I don't know what that was all about. He was mad someone wasn't in the place. But either way, that's a hospital pass that you shouldn't have even thought about attempting. But yeah, this game's really close. A lot of good performances tonight. Timmy Allen having his best game of the season. Marcus Carr has been pretty good. Andrew Jones has been clutch. Ramey's played well in the second half. And as for Kansas, we got Jalen Wilson with 18, McCormack with 14, Brown with 13. Agbaji, the guy who's averaging 20 a game, only has 9, which is good, but nothing crazy, for someone who's averaging 20 a game. So it's been that starting lineup for Kansas has been really, really good tonight. I mean, obviously, it's freaking Kansas. All 5 of those guys can get buckets, and all 5 of those guys have been getting buckets. As for Texas, the scoring's been a little more spread out. 20 points from Allen, Timmy Allen, huge night for him. 6 for Bishop, 7 for Ramey, 8 for Carr, 14 for Mitchell, 10 for Jones. There's a few guys on Texas who have a bunch of points. It's more spread out. Over at Kansas, you got the starting lineup with points, and then the bench really doesn't get that involved. One guy on the bench is 8 points. But other than that, the bench is pretty quiet in terms of points. And Texas, I mean, their bench has been – 2 of their guys on the bench have 24 points combined. So Texas has been utilizing the bench today, which is good. I mean, they got guys on the bench like Jones and Mitchell who come in and get buckets. But, yeah, not the best game from Texas today. Great first half. Second half, they played a little slower. They've allowed Kansas to get buckets. They've taken some questionable shots on offense, made some questionable passes, and Kansas cleaned up their game like they were supposed to. And here we go. Final few minutes of the game. This is where you make the big plays. This would be a huge win for Texas. And we'll see what happens. There's Kansas right there. This team is very good, as we all know. Number 8 in the nation for a reason. They're very good. I can see why. I mean, their best scorer is not having his best game, only like 9 points. But the other guys like Wilson and McCormack are stepping up. Kansas is really good. And there's just a notification on ESPN, top 25 clash close late. That's kind of a tongue twister there, but top 25 clash close late. Yeah, a little tongue twister, but yeah. Curry almost had a triple double tonight. That was interesting. Good for Curry. But yeah, Christian Braun at the free throw line right here. 81% free throw shooter. Very efficient. Of course, he misses. The guy who's shooting 60% this season makes both. But Christian Braun, who's a really good free throw shooter, misses. That's Kansas. They've been efficient from the line tonight. Both teams have. And he misses them both. And Texas gets the rebound and a foul on Kansas. Braun at the line sells, misses both free throws, and Texas is in the bonus. Wow, do they get both free throws? I don't think they do. And Bill Self, I think that's the guy's name for Kansas, Bill Self, he is not happy right now. I'll do it. I'll do it. That's some contact on the rebound, McCormack. That's some contact. Okay, actually, 2 shots for Texas. Oh, shoot. Okay, 2 shots for Christian Bishop. A big. 1-1, though. God dang it, Bishop. Are you serious? Dang, dude, that's a big miss. Of course, they get a 1-1 because they're in the bonus, so they get free throws. It's just a 1-1 since it wasn't a shooting foul. That's big. That's a big miss. Harris dumping it in. It's McCormack. And it's a foul on the floor, I believe. So I'll probably send McCormack to the line for a 1-1. So Bishop, not his best free throw there. Not great. Hit the back rim. And that was a big miss. David McCormack, 14 points on the night. A big interior force for Kansas. He'll have a 1-1. Oh, wait, no, they're in the bonus plus. Shoot. Oh, they're in the bonus plus. So they're in the bonus plus. So that means this is just 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Kansas. And he misses. Oh, what? Oh, okay, never mind. It's a 1-1. I'm dumb. Never mind. I'm dumb. He missed. It was a 1-1 anyway. It just didn't show the graphic. I'm dumb. Texas hasn't made a non-free throw shot in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Pathetic. The offense stalls out. That's what I'm saying. 72-70. They're going to need some buckets. They can't get all of them at the free throw line. It'd be nice, but you got to score in the actual course of the game as Ramey gets swatted by Kansas right there. Texas is a very athletic team. They've got a bunch of athletes. But you're right there, man. Try to drive the basket. Kansas is ready for it. Swats you. 5 seconds left in the shot clock, which is, again, that possession stalled out quickly. And then they took a freaking the dude, Ramey, decided to take it to the basket and got swatted. Only a few seconds left in the shot clock. Bishop takes it himself. Fades away. Good! It's Timmy Allen! Unbelievable night for Timmy Allen. He is bringing this Texas team into this game. He has brought them to where they're at. Kansas 72-72, 2 minutes to go. Oh, what a game I decided to stream. This game is down to the wire. McCormack, he's a big man inside. He goes for the hook and he knocks it down. Oh, no. Who's injured? Oh, Bishop? Oh, man. What's he doing, bro? Is he all right? 74-72. McCormack. Good. Oh, no. He's being helped off the court. Okay, at least he's walking on his own power. Not on his own power, but, at least he's able to put, some weight on his leg or whatever got injured there. Nice shot by David McCormack. He's been a big force for Kansas inside. And let's see what happened to Bishop here. Did he just land wrong? Someone step on his ankle or something? Hopefully he's all right. Bishop's a good interior force. Holding his foot. So hopefully he's all right. He's being carried off the court. Trying to not really putting much weight on that foot. That's a big loss for Texas because Bishop's an interior force. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, I gotta hope he's all right. Foot, at least, he didn't have to completely get carried off the court, but did not feel great. Did not look great. Hopefully, right here, let's see what happened. Oh, I think he rolled his ankle. I think that's what happened. I'm not a doctor, but I think he rolled his ankle. It looked like it. 74-72, Carr isolating, gives it to Mitchell. Big moment for Texas. Who's going to take the shot? Mitchell kicks out. It's Andrew Jones. Oh, no, Andrew, come on. Tie ball from Allen, though. And Texas ball. Timmy Allen. What a night he's had. And he ties up Kansas. He doesn't give up after the shot. He doesn't give up after McCormack gets the rebound. Tie ball, Texas ball. What a play by Allen. Fighting on the boards. There's Marcus Carr going to the basket. 1:45 to go. What a game this has been. A tied Big 12 battle. Andrew, that's it's Mitchell. Open three. Foul. No foul. Allen just got killed right there. And a bank shot. Dude, Trey Mitchell's not okay, bro. I don't know if he's supposed to be he's been money from the free throw line, dude, but shooting 2 for 19 from the 3-point line tonight. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about what that percentage is. That's awful. Harris kicks out to Wilson. He's going to get an open jumper, and he's going to miss it. And a rebound by Kansas on the board. It's, I believe, Agbaji with the rebound. 4-point lead for Kansas with a minute left. And a timeout by Chris Beard in Texas. They get the stop on defense, but they do not clean up on the boards. And the offensive side, can you even trust this team to make a three-pointer? Marcus Carr has the only threes of the night. Trey Mitchell, I've seen him take three threes tonight. He might have taken more. He missed them for sure because I know Marcus Carr has made both threes. But Trey Mitchell, I've seen him brick, like off the backboard. Not even like off the rim, off the freaking backboard. Multiple three-pointers. Money from the free throw line, but I guess that's about where his range extends to. I don't know, man. Maybe he's just having a really bad night, but he is overshooting the crap out of everything. That's a big miss right there because now Kansas has a 2-possession lead. Need to get down and get buckets. Timmy fights for the ball, makes a big play, and then just, that hurts. So, Texas 76-72. Big game right here. What a game this has been. Well, the top two things on my ESPN feed are both about the Saints. Them hiring a coach and Alvin Kamara. That's crazy. Hiring Des Allen. But yeah, this is crazy. What a game this has been. It would really suck to lose this one, though, because it's been a really good game. Texas has played well. It's just some poor execution down the stretch. On the offensive side, again, they stall out a lot. And on the defensive side, allowing second chance points is always going to kill you. At this level of basketball, like boxing out, on any level of basketball, boxing out is so important. Because if you get killed on the rebounds, if you allow teams to get second and third opportunities, they're usually going to convert. Kansas has got some big physical guys. We've got some big physical guys. And that's a play right there where you wish you had Christian Bishop in the game because he's a physical force. He's a guy who gets in that interior, does the dirty work inside, and that's a situation where not having Christian Bishop on the court hurts you, and it costs you right there. So 76-72 with a minute 4 to go in the game. Here is Andrew Jones. He's going to throw it in. Who do you give it to? Do you give it to Carr? Do you give it to Timmy Allen, who's been the hottest guy on the team today? Here's Marcus Carr. He goes in, he gives it to Mitchell. He's been bricking threes all night. Oh my gosh, he freaking banked in a three-pointer. Dude, I swear, bro, he's been overshooting everything tonight. 1 for 6 from the three-point line, so he's been awful. But he freaking banks it in. Are you serious, dude? First of all, whenever I play 1v1s and someone banks in a bunch of threes, it makes me so mad. Because that's annoying. Like, you just overshot the ball and got rewarded for it. And yes, Trey Mitchell, what the frick, bro? Freaking banks in the shot, which he's been overshooting everything. He's laughing. I hope that Trey Mitchell's a better shooter than that, bro. Like, 3 for 20 on the night. Honestly, dude, hey, man, the bank is open, I guess. The freaking bank is open. I get so salty, though, when people hit bank shot. Like, 3-point bank shots where they just chuck it up and it goes in. Like, regular bank shot, like, if you're driving in, you shoot it midi off the backboard. That's not bad. Like, freaking 3 points, you just chuck it up, goes in. I get kind of mad. But it happened. I guess part of the game. But the bank was open for Trey Mitchell, finally. When he actually got the ball on target, he made it. So 76-75. Texas has a chance. It's going to come down to the defensive side. And who do you give the ball to for the last shot if it comes down to that? Do you give it to Carr? Do you give it to Timmy Allen? Allen's been the hot hand tonight, but he doesn't really quite have the range. Marcus Carr's got the range. So down by 1 with 55 seconds left. What a game this has been. What a stream this has been. I mean, it's been exciting watching this game, being able to really share my live perspective. But here we go. 50 seconds left in the game. It's Kansas versus Texas. Crowd getting loud. Agbaji's got it. Throws a lob off the front rim. And Texas gets the rebound. They've got Askew in the game. All right. Texas gets the stop on defense. Here we go. They can run this shot clock really low. It's Carr dribbling around. He's a very skilled ball handler. So that's who you want the ball, whose hands you want it in. His Carr goes in. Gives it to Allen. He's been money on that jumper all night, and he knocks it down. It's Timmy Allen having a career day. 24 points for Timmy Allen. 18 of them in the second half. That jumper at the top of the key has been his shot all night long. He can't miss, and Timmy Allen knocks down a huge shot. And with 18 seconds left, Kansas went for the lob to put a punctuation mark on the game, and it hits the front rim, and then Carr gives Timmy Allen his shot, the shot that he's been knocking down all night, and Timmy Allen puts the Longhorns up 77-76 with 18 and a half seconds left in this game. And now it's up to the defense. What do you got to do? You got to stop the shooters on the outside like Bronin and Agbaji. You can't let McCormack beat you on the inside. You can't let Harris beat you on the outside. It should be an exciting ending. Timmy Allen gives Texas the lead. Who else would it be? The man who has carried this team in the second half of the game. Andrew Jones and Trey Mitchell cooled off in the second half. Timmy Allen has been red hot all night long. What a game. I talked about who would you give the last shot to. You give it to freaking Timmy Allen because he's been the guy tonight. That mid-range jumper, he's been hitting it all night long. And now, here we go, baby. 18 and a half seconds left for Kansas to try to answer back from Texas. They've got shooters. They've got a bunch of the best players in the nation on their team. Some of the best scorers in the country. And let's see what is about to happen. Here we go. 18 and a half seconds left. Longhorn fans. Well, we got the Texas guys who painted the they painted Texas on themselves. That's so funny on their stomachs, bro. I love that. That's so funny. 18 and a half seconds left. Timmy Allen getting the crowd hyped. What a game this has been. Everyone on their feet. It's Kansas. They'll inbound the ball. Will they go for the last shot? Or will they? Yeah, well, they're going to go for the last shot, obviously. 14 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10. Harris has got it. He drives in. He loses the ball. And Carr's got it. It's a foul. Marcus Carr with the clamp defense. Oh my goodness. The defense from Marcus Carr at the end of the game might have just won it for Texas. What a defensive performance. Marcus Carr, good. I guess tight defense. But the dude just lost it. And Bill Self just lost it on the sideline. He can't believe it. Carr fouled immediately. A 1-and-1 free throw. 7 seconds left in the game. Marcus Carr hasn't shot a free throw all night long, but he's an 80% free throw shooter on the year. It's Carr. Clutch free throw. He's got ice in his veins. It's good. 78-76. If he knocks down the second one, it's a 3-point game. Oh my goodness, man. As a Texas fan, what a game this has been. Oh my goodness. Carr with the defense at the end, the tight defense. Forced the mistake. Not really. I mean, the dude just got a loss out of his hands. As Carr knocks down the second. It's 79-76. And Kansas will call their timeout. I think that's the last timeout they kept it for a situation like this. And here we go, baby. 7 seconds left. You got them where you want them. You got to force them to take a bad shot. But they've got some of the best shooters in the country on their team. So keep an eye on those guys. Don't sell. Texas has a tough schedule. They've got a lot of tough opponents coming up. I saw the schedule. They have the toughest strength of schedule remaining in D1, in Division 1. But a win tonight against Kansas would prove that this team is more than a fluke squad. Kansas is a good team, number 8 in the nation. This would be a huge win for Texas, for their ranking, for their confidence going into this tough final stretch of the season. And here we go. Kansas fans looking on, only hoping that they can knock down this 3 to send this game to overtime. Crowd getting hyped up. UT, what a night it's been for Timmy Allen. Marcus Carr with the clutch defense and the clutch free throws. The crowd is going crazy at the Frank Irwin Center. Here we go. Texas fans nervous, but also excited. Texas an abysmal shooting night from 3. Here we go. They've got to go the length of the court. They're going to inbound it. It's 6 seconds. It's 5. It's 4. It's a 3. Wilson fouled. What is foul? 2 seconds left. Chris Beard looks happy. Pretty happy, Chris Beard. 6 seconds left. They tried to get down the court. Wilson tried to probably sell the 3-point foul, and they hit him. They fouled him before he shot the ball, obviously, on the floor foul. So, okay. So 2 free throws for Jalen Wilson. He will get 2 shots. So, I mean, that's a good thing for Texas. Is Wilson gonna free throw and he missed it? He missed the free throw. He missed it. That's clutch for us. That's a clutch miss. Thank you, Jalen Wilson, for selling. You're bad, bud. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Angry Bill Self. Oh, dude, he's red. He is mad. He probably threw a clipboard at a guy's head after freaking, what's the dude's name? Freaking lost the ball. Wilson, he missed the ball. It's a kick out, and the game is over. Texas beats Kansas in a huge defining win for Chris Beard's program. Everything looked doom and gloom for Texas a couple weeks ago, getting crushed by Texas Tech, but they did it. They came out. They were resilient, and people are flooding the stadium as they upset the number 8 team in the country. And this Texas team might not be as overrated as everyone thought. People are on the floor celebrating this big win for Chris Beard's program, a program-defining moment. And as a UT fan, this is a great moment for the basketball team. Number 20 in the nation, and that's about to go up big time. What a win for Texas tonight. Player of the game, Timmy Allen, easily 24 points, season high, 18 of those coming in the second half when it matters most. And Texas with a huge win over their arch rivals, Kansas, in Austin with a huge win. Tonight is a night to celebrate for UT fans. Wow, oh my goodness, that ending was insane. Allen hitting the clutch shot, Carr hitting the free throws. Dang, man, I didn't realize this was this big. I mean, I know that Kansas is really freaking good, and I know we hate them. Not Kansas gets overshadowed for football because they are so bad at football. Hey, man, you know what? I just realized this is revenge, Kansas. This is revenge for what happened in football. We were embarrassed and humiliated. We got beat on our own turf by freaking Kansas in football. Kansas. This was revenge. Wow, what a win for Kansas. What a win. Wow, I cannot believe that ending, man. So, wow, this is just an amazing game for Kansas, Texas, a battle to the end. Lead changes back and forth. One of the best games. Dang, bro. ESPN, I will say, ESPN picked 2 perfect matchups for the games today. Duke and Virginia was amazing. Virginia won it on a 3-pointer with 1 second left. And then Texas, Kansas. What else could you have asked for, man? What else could you have asked for from this game? You couldn't have asked for a better game. I mean, back and forth till the end. And Duke, and both games back and forth. Duke loses, Kansas loses, upset City tonight. Number 8 and number 7 teams in the country go down tonight. And Texas with a huge win. Chris Beard trying to set a culture, establish a culture in Texas right now as the new head coach. Took a big L a couple weeks ago, losing to Texas Tech in Lubbock. Very good basketball team in Texas Tech. But now the program is looking good. You just killed Iowa State the other day by 20, a ranked Iowa State team. You just beat the number 8 team in the country. Huge wins keep coming. And the confidence. This is what I'm saying. The confidence. This end of season run is going to be brutal. I already talked about it earlier in the stream. You've got Baylor a couple times. You've got Kansas again, I'm pretty sure. Or do you have Kansas again? We've got Texas Tech. We've got some tough games coming up. It's not going to be easy. So I think this was a big win for confidence for this team. I think we do play Kansas again. I think we play them last game of the season. But Timmy Allen, 100% gets player of the game for this one. Texas was down 72-70. They get the win. So talking about the stats in tonight's game. 18 from Wilson for Kansas, Jalen Wilson. 16 from their big man David McCormack. Braun, their guard, had 13. Their high scorer Agbaji had 11. Texas 24 from Timmy Allen, 10 from Marcus Carr, 7 from Ramey, all in the second half. And then on the bench, 17 huge points from Trey Mitchell off the bench, 10 from Andrew Jones off the bench, and Texas picking up the 79-76 win tonight. Wow, they took a lot more shots than Kansas. 28 for 48 for Kansas, 28 for 67 for Texas. 3 for 20 from three-point line. Terrible. Abysmal. Awful. 15% from three. And they still won. So definitely gonna have to clean things up there. Second half, not as clean with the ball. Kansas, 15 turnovers on the night for Kansas. They did clean up in the second half, but they still had 5 turnovers, which is better than their 10 that they had in the first half, but still not great. Texas had 7. 21 fouls from both teams, so the refs called it pretty even. If you're wondering, each team had a 7-point lead. Kansas, we actually did out rebound Kansas. They had more defense rebounds. So we got a lot more second chance opportunities than them. So yeah, this is a big win for Texas. I'm very happy with the way that this went. I was hoping we were going to get the dub tonight. This was a fantastic game to stream too. I mean, this game came down to the freaking wire, which was what made it, good. But I'm happy with the way this game went. I think this is a huge win for Texas. And take a look at that last schedule as about to end this stream. Call it a night. This upcoming schedule is not going to be an easy one for Texas. Not at all. We've got Baylor twice, number 10 team in the country. Got number 9 team, Texas Tech. Got some scrappy teams in there like 15-5 TCU, 13-9 West Virginia, Oklahoma. And then in the last game of the season, we do get a rematch with Kansas up in Kansas. Should be another good game. Another game on ESPN. So, yeah, March 5th when Texas closes out the regular season. But what a win for the boys today. What a win for the Longhorns. They rebounded late. They made some big plays. They went down in the second half, but they rebounded. They made some huge plays. Timmy Allen's going to rest nice. Timmy Allen's gonna rest nicely tonight, man. Knowing that he carried this team down the stretch. I mean, Texas as a team is gonna rest nicely tonight. They played a fantastic game all around, and Texas, big W for my Longhorns tonight. What a game! What an exciting game and stream. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new so you will not miss more sports content like this coming at you with streams. We'll see if we can do a Super Bowl stream and stuff like that. If you guys want more college basketball streams, Texas is probably going to play on national TV a few more times this year. Maybe I'll stream that last Kansas game, maybe one of the Baylor games. I'm pretty sure those will be televised nationally. If you just want me to stream a Texas game in general. Obviously NCAA tournament, whenever Texas is in the tournament, 100% that'll be streamed. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. Have a great night, and catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, and hook 'em horns, baby.